We used to have day camps like you wouldn't believe. I can remember day camps lasted from, I'm talking all day long, like from 8 in the morning until 8 at night. We were there all stinking day.
Day camps when we were growing up, a la VBS is what they call it these days, it was totally different than what we do now. Our day camps in the summertime for the kids lasted from sun up to sundown. I mean, we were doing stuff at church the whole day. And we had people, helpers that stuck with us every day, all day.
There was no such thing as permission slips or parental guidance here or insurance forms here. We just threw all the kids on this old rickety, horrible white hoopty bus, and we'd drive over to like Matthews Park. And if y'all know where Matthews Park is in Monroe, there were no lifeguards or nothing. I mean, it was crazy. We'd swim out there in this nasty water, and anyway, we had just awesome fun.
And we would go every day or every other day or something like that to Matthews Park and swim. And they had this huge slide, and you had to get in line. You always have to have a buddy, and they would ring the whistle, blow the whistle, and you'd have to hold your hand up with your buddy. And so you had to stay with your buddy at all times. And my buddy couldn't swim, so I didn't get to swim out to the dock where all the other big kids got to swim.
I mean, no permission slips. You know, I mean, there was nothing like that. You didn't have to worry about. I mean, it was just a basic head count. You know, you count the heads. If you got the head count, you're good to go. Let's go.
Gosh, I mean, looking at it now, I just can't even believe some of the things we did. I mean, no slips, no permission, no insurance, nothing.
One song I really remember about that play that we did, the day camp thing with the down by the creek bank, was me and Sherry Childs had to sing this duet about sharing. And the whole time during the performance, we are standing there fighting like mad over who was going to hold the microphone. And the song's about sharing.
I remember at one of the day camps, Richard Russell brought like a whole truckload of inner tubes. And no idea what we were doing with this, but we painted these tubes. And we were like walking around all day with inner tubes that were painted. And funniest thing in the world, Todd Gooch, his tube was like skinny everywhere except in the front. It was just warped, lopsided. And
we all went to the back of the truck and picked out our favorite tube, and we were going to paint them. We were like, man, it's going to be neat. And my brother's tube, Todd's tube, was just this warped, ugly looking. I mean, it was thin and skinny around, and then it opened up to like this huge piece of it, and he painted a pair of lips on it.
So I draw this huge mouth right on the front of it, these big red lips and these teeth, just a cheesy, stupid grin. Like, it was fantastic.
And we just thought that was like the funniest thing. I mean, it was the ugly. He painted it yellow with pink lips and had his name on the side, and the thing was just, it was the stupidest looking tube. Everyone else had, you know, a cool looking tube. He had some weird looking tube.
we weren't always known as the Praise Center. There for the longest time, we began the acronym MOM, Monroe Outreach Ministries. And I remember these hats. I remember Tom Gooch had this hat. It was like a mesh hat with a big cross on it, or anyway, Mom Cares or something. And all the day camp workers, like, we'd be at day camps forever, like all day, 12 hours a day, and all the workers wore these t-shirts that said Mom Cares.
Man, that was everywhere. That slogan was the thing. Monroe Outreach Ministry. Mom Cares, Mom Cares. All these shirts around, Mom Cares. I think I got sent to school with one of those on. That was a rough day.